Sagittarius, what's going on with you? I hope you guys are doing lovely. This is going to be a reading for the single, the individuals that resonate with being non-committed at this time in their life. All right. I haven't given you guys love in a minute. I'm happy to be connecting with you guys. I've been traveling. If you guys want to see what I've been up to, go check out my latest adventure vlog. In the description, you will find a link that says Travel Channel.
Let's get to it. What's going on with the Sagittarian individuals during this time?
See, Sag, what you guys got going on here? What y'all got going on? What are the overall energies here that you guys are dealing with when it comes to romantic matters of love? The single and independent. What are the energies surrounding you? The Knight of Cups. Beautiful. This is awesome. Clearly you're not having, an atrocious love life per se. Well, I may be speaking too soon, but it does seem that someone is coming forward and they're wanting to make an advancement. They're wanting to make an advancement. Fuck this shit. They want to make an advancement toward expressing themselves, but I'm really getting this energy of mending. Okay, so I don't know how well you and your person may be doing. I get this energy of mending here, like wanting to recover or wanting to have some sort of balance. Nevertheless, this is a clear indicator of someone here that is coming forward and expressing their emotions. All right, tell me more. What's going on here with the Sagittarian, the single individuals? Yeah, so it seems like someone here could be in a state of respite, taking a break, isolating, and simply licking their own wounds. So while someone is recovering or taking time out for themselves, there's another individual that is wanting to come forward and simply raise the energy in this dynamic. Now, if this is an ex, ladies and gents, we will be looking into new love at the end of the video. So look out for that. Let's see what's going on. Tell me more. You got communication. Someone's got communication coming their way. All right. Tell me more. What's going on here with Sagittarius? Someone is really uncertain when it comes to this relationship, whether they want to invest into it or not. Okay, you have a history with this individual. Six of Cups. This is a relationship of the past. All right. So I do get some sort of reconciliation energy. As I mentioned here initially, there's a necessity for balance. Talk to me about the Knight of Cups. Coming in with a fury. Someone here is certain about what they're wanting to achieve. All right. What long-term vision does this person have for the relationship? This person sees success. Whomever's coming forward and taking initiative to re-spark the connection, they see the connection with a significant amount of value. Okay. So this person can see themselves investing into this relationship and ultimately their investment turning out to be something profitable. All right. And what I mean is I'm talking about romantic investment, not financial investment. So this person sees stability, this person sees longevity, and they're wanting to take a risk and explore that. Let's see. What's going on here with the Four of Swords? What is the Four of Swords here? The Lovers. You see, the Four of Swords, this individual that is withdrawn and isolated, this person here is in a dilemma. Okay, this person is going back and forth within their own mind when it comes to whether they want to continue to invest into this relationship or not. What is bothering this individual? What is obstructing this individual? You know what? This individual sees himself as, this is what I'm getting, a multitude of things. They may feel, and may not be entirely accurate, what this individual's experiencing, but they feel it's like they see themselves as really high value, and they feel as if they weren't treated with what they deserve, is really what I'm getting here. Okay, while one individual feels that this would be a wonderful investment, this other individual feels as if it's not worth my investment. I hope that makes sense. That's really the energy that I'm picking up from this person. So what's with the Two of Coins? The High Priestess. Someone here is going to remain silent while they contemplate the situation. So Crosswatcher or Sag, if you're the one coming forward, don't expect a clear and solid answer. All right. Someone here is going to have to go within their own mind to to really get this clarity and be decisive. However, I do see this individual giving this solid thought. So they're not rebuking or rejecting, rather, this offer. They're giving it a solid thought. What is your energy in this situation? What is your energy in this situation, Sagittarius? What is your energy in this situation? The Nine of Swords. Okay. So, damn, you're stressed the fuck out. You could be losing sleep over this shit. I feel that it is you. I do see you dealing with some sort of dilemma, some sort of choice when it comes to taking action. All right. I have yet to understand whether you're the defensive one or whether you're the one dealing with a defensive individual. But I do see stressed out. I do see stress, a significant amount of stress. Tell me more about Sagittarius' energy towards your person. All right, Sag. So this is indicative, the Six of Coins. I feel that you do want balance. You do want reciprocity here in this relationship. But you seem quite immersed in the past. Maybe there was breadcrumbing going on. I do get a negative investment, or I'm getting this sense of a shitty fucking investment here. And it's something that you're continuously going back towards, I feel. You're disappointed. You're not happy. You seem disillusioned with what took place here, with what transpired between you and this individual in the past. Could be dealing with an Aries with the Emperor being here, but yeah, I feel that at this time you seem to be very emotionally detached. Okay, you seem to be very objective. So I see you in a state of contemplation, and really you're being very objective. You're not being emotional. All right. However, you have a lot of emotions for this individual. You have a lot of emotions, ladies and gents. You may be suppressing these feelings and trying to think with your mind over your heart, because this is somewhat stressing. This is very pressing, if you will. All right. The idea of having some sort of feelings and love for an individual, but yet feeling, conflicted about it is where I see you. This with the Six of Coins. Ladies and gents, I get the sense that you guys were breadcrumbed here, all right, in the past, or maybe you were treated in a way that you just have a hard time accepting. All right, so I must note that you are living in the past. You are projecting past circumstances, past memories onto your present decision, onto your present dilemma. All right. What about your person? What's this individual's energy? What's this individual's energy? Whomever it is that you're dealing with. The Emperor. Both you guys exhibited this energy of the Emperor. Tell me more. The Moon. We got Aries energy here. We just saw the Fool. Tell me more about this individual's energy. The Fool again, ladies and gents. The Fool was at the bottom of the deck, and I pulled it out to the middle of the deck. So this is some serious Aries energy. Okay, so this individual here wants to move past the lack of clarity, wants to move past the confusion. Okay, I really get the sense that this person does want to invest into a stable relationship with you. Okay, I feel that this individual may in fact want to take the relationship up towards a higher level of commitment. Don't get so excited. I feel that you and this individual need to start from first base all over again. I feel that there's an elephant in the room that needs to be addressed here. There's a lot of new beginning energy here with the Fool and the Ace. So this individual seems to be the one that is wanting to come forward and assert themselves. But I must say that both of you guys are exhibiting masculine energy. Now we got the Empress as I'm saying that shit. But look, obviously we are a mixture of masculine and feminine energy, and you just may be very sensitive emotionally at this time, so fucking caught up in your feelings, caught up in a state of disturbance and turbulence emotionally, that you are moving into this energy of the emperor, where you're feeling like you have to stand your ground, where you have to really assess things objectively and really, contemplate whether this is what you want to invest into for your future. All right, you're not thinking with your heart during this time, is what I'm seeing here. Nevertheless, someone here wants to rendezvous, ladies and gents. Can you trust this individual? What can you expect from this person? Is it worth investing for Sagittarius? There's love here that can prevail. Okay, this situation can most certainly blossom, but it's not going to be easy. Okay, with the strength, it's going to require confidence, it's going to require effort, it's going to require discipline, ladies and gents. And to be honest, it's like if you're lacking inner stability, if this individual is lacking inner stability, if the relationship is lacking stability, inner stability, it may go lopsided. This is not a promise of success whatsoever. This is saying that there's a possibility with a tenacity of effort, with a sense of emotional maturity, with a sense of really addressing what needs to be addressed and doing away with it. This can lead towards success. This can go the distance. And I do get the sense that you have a history with this individual, but right now you guys are not, dealing too well with one another. Let's see. What is your advice when it comes to this situation? The Chariot. It's all about making a decision and fucking going for it. All right. And the reason why, ladies and gents, is because if you continue to procrastinate, you're going to remain in this limbo state, in this state of confusion, in this state where you're just continuously pressed. So as fearsome as this situation may be, as unnerving as it may be, you taking action and you moving towards that direction is going to stir the bee's hive, and it's going to cause a shift in energy, and that's what you want. That's what your advice is. So make a choice. All right? Are you going to move towards this individual, give them a shot, or are you not? That's what you really need to contemplate. Now, one thing that I'm also getting here is that for some of you, this individual hasn't even come forward and offered the opportunity to reconcile. So you're like, I need to see what this individual is going to do. All right. Now, tell me more. What's with this advice here with the Chariot, Cancerian energy? This is what I'm getting here. Same thing, Seven of Cups, ladies and gents. It's a matter of simply making a decision. There's a choice that needs to be made here, ladies and gents. And I feel that you're having a hard time doing so. So, if you're dealing with mental scatteredness, you really need to dial down. You really need to come to a conclusion of what you're going to do, of where your heart lies, of where your future lies. Okay? And don't rest this idea or this relationship upon destiny. Oh, if we're meant to be, what the fuck do you want? What do you want? What does Sagittarius want? Fuck what the universe wants. What do you want? At the end of the day, the universe is going to do what it's got to do, and that's make your ass grow, whether you're with this individual or not. Okay? The divine doesn't give a shit about your fucking financial success, doesn't give a shit about your happiness, gives a shit about your evolution. It gives a shit about how closer you get to your greatest version. And best believe what that entails is pressure, is fucking conflict, is challenge, it's triumph. It's not a fucking silver spoon of divinity being fed into your mouth. Okay? So, take matters into your own hands, ladies and gents. Shoot your shot, right or left. There is no right or wrong. Just make a decision. What's going on here with any new love for Sagittarius? Anything that they don't see coming? No, buddy. There ain't no fucking new love for you. All right? There's nothing but a defeat in a relationship that you seem to be very emotionally invested in. Okay? No new love. And that's what you got to understand, ladies and gents, is that you can't be in this energy and expect fucking Romeo to show up at your front door to save the day. Okay? Romeo, the knight in shining armor, wants nothing to do with a creature in this fucking energy. All right? What the knight in shining armor wants is stability. It's someone that is emotionally grounded, someone that is able to give love, not a fixer-upper or a fucking project. All right, ladies and gents? So I know that I'm talking to some Sagittariuses that are in this Emperor energy, and then you know that you got to take matters into your own hands. This isn't one of those, leaving yourself at the mercy of whatever the hell happens here, leaving yourself at the mercy of destiny. No. The Sagittariuses that I'm dealing with are in a conflict, a massive fucking conflict. But you guys are going to push through this. You guys will push through this. So no new love for you, at least not now, around mid-August. What can you expect here? What can you expect on phone? The 2 of Wands, your own dilemma, ladies and gents. What can you expect is a goddamn choice in your life. What can you expect? It all depends what route you're taking, okay? That's it. Anyways, so Sagittarius, I'm gonna go ahead and take this to the extended. I'm going to expand on your individual, their actions towards you around mid-August, their intentions, their long-term intentions, their deep feelings towards you, and the future of what's going to unfold here, given the current trajectories. If you're interested in the extended, the link is in the description. You want access to all the extended readings, take a look at the second link. And if you feel like you need to be cheered up, ladies and gents, go watch that Adventure channel, all right? It's in the description. I'll see you guys around.